Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something truly incredible related to Garten of Banban 5. Like and subscribe please. Just recently the developers updated the game's Steam page with a brand new official banner image. The main mascot of Chapter 5 now appears with a completely new design. A design that might be hiding something much more disturbing than we thought, but we'll get to that in a moment. In today's video, I'll be showing you all the new images released on the Steam page, including the banner, library and capsule images, and I'll break everything down in detail. We'll also talk about the SteamDB updates, which may give us clues about how close we are to the game's release, or even what to expect in Chapter 5. And watch out, because hidden among these updates are a few secrets most people haven't noticed yet. But before we really get started, if you're a fan of Garten of Banban and don't want to miss any theories, updates or creepy mysteries, make sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this video. Here you'll find in-depth theories, up-to-date news, and exclusive content on Garten of Banban 5, and of course the highly anticipated Garten of Banban 8, which is just around the corner. Alright, it's time to dive in. Let's take a deep look at these brand new updates and find out what's really hiding in the new official images from Garten of Banban 5. Okay, now we're on SteamDB, and as you can see, the Garten of Banban 5 page has received some very important updates. I'll leave it on screen for a few seconds so you can take a look. Now let's dive right into the details because there are some things we definitely need to talk about. First of all, new official images have been added. We're talking about the updated banner, library, and capsule images, all featuring the new design of the unnamed marionette, which appears to be the main mascot of this chapter. And just from these images, you can tell something has changed. The design looks darker, more detailed, and way creepier than before. It really feels like the Euphoric brothers are preparing something big. But that's not all. They've also updated the new social media links on the Steam page. And finally, one more interesting detail. The license of the game has been changed. It was previously set to 2023 and now it's been updated to 2025. This could mean a lot of things. Maybe this year there will be news about this game. Maybe Chapter 5 will be the sequel of the Chapter 8. In this case, Euphoric Brothers could release the first trailer already this year, after the release of the Chapter 8. So yeah, these updates aren't just visual. They're a sign that something big is happening behind the scenes for Garten of Banban 5. Now let's go to the Steam page with all the updates. Now we're moving over to the official Steam page of Garten of Banban 5. And right here guys, we can immediately see the brand new banner image, which has finally been updated. I'll leave it on screen for a few seconds so you can take a good look. As you can see, the new banner features the main mascot, the unnamed marionette, in a new pose and with a completely redesigned look. The character looks even more creepy than before, and this suggests that they'll play a much more central and terrifying role in the story of Chapter 5. Unfortunately, if we scroll down the page, we can see that the official description and the screenshots haven't been updated yet. They're still the same as before, which means the full-on marketing campaign hasn't started just yet. But pay attention. This banner update is not a small thing. In fact, it's a very important signal. It shows us that the game hasn't been abandoned, that development is still ongoing, and that sooner or later, even if we don't know exactly when, Garten of Banban 5 will be released. The Euphoric brothers are clearly working on it, making updates behind the scenes. And every little change like this gets us one step closer to launch. Now let's see the new pictures. As I said previously, the new Steam updates introduced new banner, library and capsule pictures. It's the time to analyze the character in these new images. Now I will show them quickly. In these new images, we can finally see the main mascot of Garten of Banban 5 with a completely updated design that looks much more horror-themed and creepy compared to earlier versions. Unfortunately, in this image we can only see the head and part of the neck, so we still don't have a full look at the character. But even with just this small glimpse, there are some important changes we can already notice. The shape of the face is still the same as before, but the graphics are much more polished, more detailed, and most importantly, the expression has changed. In this new banner, the mascot has a more angry, almost threatening look. This could be a strong clue. The character might not be a friend, but instead a real antagonist in Chapter 5. As of now, we still don't know the official name. The Euphoric brothers haven't confirmed it yet. Some fans refer to him as unnamed marionette, since his identity is still a mystery, while others call him Benito, but again that name hasn't been confirmed, so for now we're left guessing. But one thing's for sure, this mascot will play a central role in the story, and his new look definitely suggests something darker than we expected. And now that we've seen his updated image, in the next part of the video we'll take a closer look at this mysterious character and try to figure out who he really is and what role he might play in Chapter 5. This mysterious character, often referred to by fans as the unnamed marionette, looks very similar to some characters we've seen in the past. In fact, if we take a closer look, we can notice a strong resemblance to the Givanium citizens, baby and infants. The shape of the face, the eye design, even the structure of the neck. It all reminds us of those artificial creatures that seem to belong to a shared line of experiments. And that leads us to a really interesting theory. It's possible that this new character belongs to the Givanium family. And not just that, he could actually be the main member of the family, maybe a leading figure or origin point, with a central role in the story of Chapter 5. And now let's bring up a very important name, Siringheon. As we know, Siringheon is directly connected to the creation of many Givanium family members, so it's definitely possible that this new character was created by him. In fact, he might be one of Siringheon's most important experiments, perhaps a failed or unstable creation, or maybe even a puppet designed for a specific mission. There are a lot of possibilities here, but one thing is clear, this is not just a random character. The way he looks, the way he's shown for the first time, and his position in the official banner all suggest that he's going to be one of the key figures in this new chapter. Okay, but the question everyone's asking is, when will Garten of Banban 5 finally be released? Well, an important clue might be the license update we saw on SteamDB, changed to 2025. This could mean we might get news sometime this year, or at the latest in 2025. Don't worry though, because in the next few days I'll make a video fully dedicated to the possible release date of Chapter 5. And this time, with my voice in the video, I'll be able to show you all the new info more clearly and in detail compared to my older videos where I only used captions. Another important point is that we still don't know if Chapter 5 will come out before or after Chapter 8. If it follows Chapter 8, then we should expect to see the first teasers, trailers, or official announcements already in the second half of 2025. So, the road to Garten of Banban 5 is still long, but all these signs show that the new adventure is getting closer and closer. Perfect, let's do a quick recap of everything we covered in this video. We found out that the Steam page for Garten of Banban 5 has been updated with a brand new really creepy banner showing the main mascot with a more horror-inspired design and an angry expression that makes us think it could be an antagonist. We analyzed this mysterious character, noticing its similarities with the Givanium citizens and speculating about a possible connection with Siringheon, the creator of many of these beings. Finally, we talked about the license change to 2025 as a possible clue for a release date that could come either later this year or in 2025, and how I'll soon make a dedicated video all about the release date of Chapter 5 with all the latest info. So, make sure to stay tuned to the channel because soon there will be more news, updates, and interesting theories about Garten of Banban 5, 8, and the entire saga. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you won't miss any updates. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.